cold chains, but I would still like to tell the honourable member that under my ministry there are two institutions. One is NIFTM, National Institution of Food Processing Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management, the only one of its kind, which is in Kundli in Haryana. The second one is Indian Institute of Food Processing Technology, which is in Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu. Both these institutions are premier institutions and getting M.Tech, B.Tech courses which are being run here, even PhD. And I'm happy to say that all the students that pass out, there's 100% placement because of the kind of quality education which is being done over there. Alongside with this, there is also an incubation center where training is provided, and in fact all the students which are studying in these institutions, they have to go for a village adoption program where each of them adopt a village so that what they are learning in the lab must also be practiced on the ground, so they get to know what the ground realities are. So along with the incubation centers, which there's an outreach in Bathinda, there's one in Assam. For skill development, there's a special package also under the Skill Development Ministry where all kinds of courses are being run in the various sectors of food processing technologies.
Mane.
Sir, I would like to ask Honorable Minister, Mega Food Park scheme requires minimum of 50 acres and it does not promote smaller or individual food processing and preservation units. The Committee on Doubling Farmers' Income in its report in August 2017 recommended establishment of processing and value addition units at strategic level. I would like to ask what steps have been taken by the government to implement the recommendation of the committee to expand the cold chain infrastructure.
So the honourable member is correct that when our government inherited this ministry, there were only two schemes. One was the Mega Food Park scheme, which 50 acres of land was required, and the second was the cold chain scheme. But after seeing that acquiring 50 acres of land was a big problem, over the last 5 years, under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampada Yojana, where Sampada is to supplement agriculture, modernize food processing, and to decrease agri-waste, there's about 7-8 schemes under this, and I can happily tell this house that anybody in your constituency who has any kind of food cluster in your constituency and you want to preserve or value add, in the Sampada scheme, from the smallest farmer to a self-help group to a farmer producer organization to an entrepreneur to a big industrialist, there are 5-7 schemes. Mega Food Park where 50 acres is required for the big people, mini food park scheme or agro-processing cluster where only 10 acres is required. Also we give a grant for people who want to set up units inside these food parks. That's for the unit scheme. So like the honourable member was saying, there's nothing to encourage units. We give a grant for people to put up units. There's also a backward and forward linkage scheme, which is if a farmer wants to now start agro-processing, so to link up, he can take a grant. If a retailer wants to now start manufacturing and link with the farmer, he can also take a subsidy and work towards. And if there's a processor who now wants to start growing and start selling, so in the entire value chain, anybody who wants to promote processing, there's some scheme which is available for all. They're all on the website, and I would be happy to assist you. I would also like to tell this house that I think on Friday, from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock here in the Annex C, my ministry is holding a special session for the parliamentarians regarding World Food India 2019, but in that all the schemes are also going to be discussed. So any member who is interested in value adding to something which is being grown or which is getting wasted, they're most welcome to attend and most welcome to ask questions as well.